Hello everyone, welcome back to the streams. Today is a very special day. Oh, this layout is kind of wrong. That's okay, we can swap to the main layout instead. So, today is Victory in Europe Day. Victory in Europe Day, or VE Day, is a celebration of the end of World War II, when the Nazis were defeated by the Allied forces, and it seemed at the time like Nazism was gone. So we're gonna celebrate that today together with our good friend Moto.
Hello.
We're playing a game about killing Nazis. That's also co-op. Yay!
Yay!
Now, we haven't played this game before. This is a game we found for the sake of doing this stream. It's called Mad Devils. This is the Damned-finitive edition. So we'll see if this game is good or not, but hey, you get to kill Nazis in it, so it's gotta be good on some level at least.
Yeah, I agree.
Hello, fake doggo. How about we just get started, shall we?
Yeah. I have played this game for about 5 minutes to see if it runs okay and if I can even control this game, and I'm doing okay in it.
Well, that's more than we played it. Oh, we can't hear it. We can't hear anything being said and there's no subtitles. Great start.
It's very unintelligible whispers.
God,
I'm not sure you're
the
supposed
video
to understand
quality
it.
is super low too. Okay, so now we watch that 240p YouTube video, we can maybe get some context. But think basically we've been like, I'll be like in hell or something.
Yeah, basically we got we died after World War II, and now there's Nazis in hell, and we have to kill them again.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Okay, these are subtitles here.
Ross, is that you?
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Ann.
You might be ahead of me a bit.
The crystal is shattering.
I mean, hopefully we're saying it considering we're playing co-op.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna pause real quick. Just try and where's our mouse? Okay, there is no mouse. That's okay. Options. Gameplay. Friendly fire disabled. That's not fun. Yeah, there was no. Hoping to find more like info on the subtitles, maybe. Subtitles on. Okay, good. Controls. Okay, so we're using a gamepad and you're using mouse and keyboard, right?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, alright, well. Let's see what the game is like. And of course, as always, chat, let us know if the audio levels need to be altered at all. We'll try to keep track of the...
That was not intentional.
No, we'll try to keep track of it.
Okay, it still plays for cutscene for me, but I can move. Okay.
Okay, the RB to shoot objects and enemies you can shoot will be highlighted when aiming at them. Okay. So.
And you can charge up the shot by holding left mouse button or whatever button you use to fire.
I can't charge. Okay, no, I can. Never mind.
You do the classic I hold my arm and shoot behind me pose.
Yeah. Okay, so it's basically like Geometry Wars, right? Okay, approach
Yeah,
the
that's
point
the
of view-
first
okay.
game I thought of. No.
Ready yourself.
Have we gotten any context for who we are?
Some sort of World War II unit.
No, but like you're a World War II soldier that. Wait, fuck. How do we reload? Okay, we found reload button. Never mind. You're a World War II soldier that died and are now in hell. but like, our character just appeared.
Well, mine knew yours.
Okay.
You're like,
What are these creatures? What's going on here? Why aren't you saying anything, Cross? What's...
We thought you were gone, Asher. It's been so long.
Diana,
This place, it shows you things. All
Okay.
the training. Everything we were told, it was wrong.
Let's...
I do like that not only do you have horns on your back, you also decoratively hung skulls upon
Yeah.
them.
I mean, if you had horns, wouldn't you like hang things over them?
Yeah, you gotta accessorize.
Exactly.
You can also make like, let's call it a dodge roll, but this game doesn't actually animate like a roll animation, you just run faster for a moment.
Okay, I think we did something. Okay, that's a melee attack, we think.
Yeah, we have an alternate fire where you just hit things.
Come too close, I'll burn you.
Does it control well with mouse and keyboard? Because we gotta be honest, it's not very good on controller.
It's decent on controller. Oh yeah, we could switch characters if we were playing single player. I don't know if that even works on multiplayer.
Probably not. Doesn't seem like it. We're stuck on something.
Yeah, this tree.
So like you have a crosshair, but it's like very tiny and not super good. Do we have endless ammo?
Yeah, you only need to reload occasionally,
Okay.
but
So it's like a light gun shooter.
yeah.
Where's the dodge roll button? Oh, I know we found it. B. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I guess it's not
It's
used
very
actually as to use
goofy
the
because
buttons
you're not
if
rolling.
playing on a keyboard. Oh, we can vault over cover. Okay.
Yep.
So how are you doing, chat? Have you had a good VE day? You had a good Thursday? Are you worried about the new Pope? What's on your mind, chat? Let us know. Okay. XP can be used to improve character ability. Alright. Hello, Fade Leaf. You had a great day? That's cool. Oh, fuck. That was loud.
Now we can use the crystal to give an element to our weapons. If you
Okay,
wanna
let's
press escape.
let's do that then. Oh god.
I'm picking fire. I know what that does.
Increase damage laser like blast. Larger blast deals even more damage. Icicle shots with a chance of freeze. Ice shards balls that impales nearby enemies. Okay. Light plasma blast. Chance of stagger. Slow moving plasma balls. Staggers large enemies. Okay. Dark plasma blast with increased damage. Entangle nearby enemy. That sounds fun. Alright. And that's a checkpoint. Okay. Which Digger Adventure Swedish dub? Oh yeah, that's a good thing to do. The dub is great.
Now we got grenades.
What button is that? Oh, I guess it's not worth asking you about the buttons.
Yeah, it's on G for me. G for grenade.
LB to throw grenades. Okay.
Ah, but
Aiming
yeah,
is
for
so
first.
difficult. Hello, Rize. Oh hey! Nazis! Fire in the hole! We expected this game to be like gorier?
Yeah, it's visually it's not that impressive.
Like we kind of expected like blood explosions, but it's very clean so far. Like even like we blew this Nazi guy up, and there's like some guts here, but like where's the blood splatter? Watch out, there's a bomb there.
Okay.
Are you gonna cosplay from Digimon? That's fun. Who
Nice,
who
love
who are you gonna cosplay, Misan? Oh, we're stuck.
What are we gonna use it on?
Oh, we got another pistol.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is an easy choice. Damage.
Capacity, honestly. The menu is so loud compared to like the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Not sure why the game like forces the camera to like be stuck on both characters, even though we're playing online. A little odd. Oh wait, are we supposed to go here maybe? Hold on. Nope, we're not. Never mind. Hikari, my wife will be Takeru, Linnea will probably be Yamato, and Tai will probably be Taichi. That's fun. We would love to be like Mim. Want to be Mimi with us? Oh, yes. Not sure we can afford another cosplay for now come summer though. But yes, we would love to be Mimi or Sora, honestly. Either of them would be really fun. But Mimi is our fave, so yeah, that'd be fun. Are we going here or like?
Yeah, I think so.
No, we can't go here.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. We need to think with the graphics
Okay,
a little
it's
bit.
this way.
Is there a way to? Oh, you can't. You hope you could like set up the contrast a little bit, because like we hate how like how low contrast it is, you know?
Yeah.
So chat, you might be wondering why we're playing this game. The reason is very simple. We wanted a co-op game that was about killing Nazis, and we have already promised Orni to play Wolfenstein Youngblood with her, which meant we need to find another one. So we went on to, oh, we're dead. We went on to Steam and literally just like search for like games with Nazis that has co-op, and we found this, and it looked more interesting than it has been so far, but hopefully it gets better. But yeah. Obviously what one could do is just play a single player Wolfenstein game with a co-op mod, but yeah.
Just play different Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
There's definitely a shortage on Nazi killing games. It's basically just this and Wolfenstein.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess we
like
could have played Sniper Elite.
we did consider that. That was a game we did consider. But yeah, like there's there is a lack of like Nazi killing games that aren't just like World War II military sims. Or and like
Okay.
that includes both FPS games and RTS games, obviously. Like yes, like Call of Duty World at War. exactly, Fayleaf. Because like obviously there's like the Medal of Honor games, the Call of Duty games, Brothers in Arms. Like there's plenty of those games, you know. But games that really relish specifically in the killing of Nazis are pretty rare. You need to find a like checkpoint crystal to revive us.
Okay.
You think? Like Wolfenstein relishes specifically in that you're killing Nazis, you know. And this game, at least in its promotion, is doing that. But we'll see.
Throwing grenade.
We're gonna try playing this with a mouse and keyboard for a little bit. Oops, that's impaired. Unplugging the controller, pause the game.
Yeah.
Grenade.
We want a game that feels like Resident Evil 5 co-op. Or honestly, even though the game sucks, Resident Evil 6 co-op. That's about killing Nazis. That'd be really fun. Oh, we both died.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe maybe it'll go better now that we're playing with mouse and keyboard. Which button was grenades?
G.
G, okay. Simple enough. What are you seeing? Oh, okay, here we are. Hey, okay. This mouse cursor is... They couldn't like make it a crosshair? Is the cursor on screen? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, so what are these special abilities? You have a shield
You have
and
like a shield,
skeleton?
and you have like a confusion thing that makes like... I don't actually know how that works.
Okay. Okay, aiming is much easier now. Yeah, mouse and keyboard seems to be the best choice. Okay, it keeps the crystal. That's nice. Yeah, I mean we don't mind it like not being specifically the Third Reich faintly. If it's just that like we want games to actually be like not we want games to actually care about specifically the ideological aspect of why fighting Nazis is good. Rather than just
Wolfenstein
games
games
that
are
use it
also
as a
not
backdrop.
about specifically the Third Reich, because they're very removed from the historical aspect of World War II.
Yeah.
But they're very distinctly and clearly Nazis.
We cannot press G. Oh, no, we don't have any grenades. Oh.
Yeah, this shield is pretty good. Oh.
What if the new painkiller is gonna be any good, by the way?
There's a new painkiller game?
Yeah, it's coming out at the end of the year. And we think it has a co-op mode.
We should probably get some of these green orbs.
Those are health, right?
Yeah.
Well, God, okay, the green orbs fly far.
You're taking a lot more damage than I do somehow.
And I haven't really healed at all, so that's part of it too, but... Checkpoint! Nice. Okay, cutscene.
Don't move.
Everything moves. Even universes.
Sounds American, but look at the rags.
It's always been there. Lurking beneath the surface of our world. A mirror to our every thought. Our every feeling and impulse. Conquest. War. Famine. Plague. We created hell a long time ago, my friends. The crystal was just a catalyst for greater things.
Are you with Strauss? How did you get here? What is all this?
I regret it all, you know. Everything I've done. I did in good faith.
He asked you a question.
And I have an answer. A means to set things right. A way to overcome damnation itself. Take it.
Step back. I'm warning you.
Use it to find your missing allies. Use it to...
Stand down, Cross.
It will never stop. The death beyond death. They come for me.
We need to get out of here.
Take the shard. Activate the Hellgate. Go!
Can't believe we're saying this, but we genuinely think this game would have been better with slideshow cutscenes than whatever that was.
Yeah.
We get if you can't afford like big cinematic cutscenes, we completely understand that. We very, very much like understand it, but that was terrible. Just having like the character artwork on screen with some dialogue boxes would have been better than just them standing like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that barrel was explosive. It wasn't red, so we expected it not to explode. Hold on. Did we lose our... No, we still have it. Why can't we do the tangle thing anymore? Oh well. Let's, upgrade. You also have a shard.
Oh yeah, let's see what accuracy does.
He said this.
Yeah, you're right,
shard opened a
Fayleaf.
gateway.
Companies are worried about like marketability if they
I don't like this, Asher.
depict Nazis
have
as
to
like
like it.
actually
You
what
just need to
Nazis
follow
are,
orders.
rather than
Should be
just
a military cross.
a sort of lukewarm
I don't
enemy
know how
force
this
in a
is
war
working,
game.
Ash. The things this place does to our minds.
Yeah,
enough.
that is
Strauss
one
is
of
out
the
there.
things that I did mention that makes designing a strategy game
We need the boys back in our city.
around World War II
Count on you, Cross.
Yes, sir.
very tricky to get right because
Yeah.
Just be careful.
obviously
Hey, remember the friendly fire,
you
okay?
don't wanna depict Nazis as like the good guys or like a neutral force or like a force like any other.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you actually do depict the way the Nazis were, you also risk basically giving the player a Holocaust simulator,
Yeah.
which you obviously don't want to do either.
Precisely. That's why we really appreciate machine games. Like both with like the Wolfman games and also the new Indiana Jones game, they like go all out specifically on like marketing their games on the opposition of Nazis. Like we've seen some people be sad that the game doesn't have, like the Wolfenstein games doesn't have multiplayer, because Wolfenstein multiplayer has actually like been pretty fun in the past. But we completely we understand why machine games wouldn't want to make, you know, a multiplayer mode, like a team-based multiplayer mode in a Wolfenstein game, because they are so like extremely anti even the idea that Nazis should be able to be cool or something like that the player can engage with on a relatable plane. That obviously they wouldn't want to do that. How the fuck are we gonna hit that guy? Okay, never mind, he's dead. Oh, we have grenades again. Oh, well, that was a waste. But yeah, Mafia
What
3.
I've noticed is this game kind of operates on boom logic, that it kind of adjusts the height automatically, but
Are you seeing
not
this?
all the time.
Are you seeing the flying ragdoll?
I see something floating in the air, yeah?
It's like a Nazi doing like a dancing pose in the air. That's pretty funny. Fadeless mentions Mafia 3 being brutal about how it depicts racism. Yes, that's a great example. The KKK is like the main faction that game deals with. It also deals in general with racism. We're very interested in the new Mafia game. Where the fuck is this enemy?
Is he in the wall?
Yes. Oh, let's ignore him then. The new Mafia game, Mafia the Old Country, which is a prequel to the series, looks really good, by the way. Apparently it's not an open world game, but like it's been focused a lot on like stealth gameplay and horseback riding and stuff like that, and it seems really interesting. And we hope it actually has some interesting things to say about, you know, political aspects as well. We're dead. Yeah, like the gameplay trailer for the new Mafia game came out today, and we watched it and we're like, damn, we love everything in this trailer. We really want to play this. We haven't played a Mafia game since Mafia 2, and that game we barely played.
I've not played any of the Mafia games.
They were interesting. So like the first Mafia game was called
All that'll be left is ashes.
City of... What the fuck's it called? Hold on. It has a subtitle that no one ever uses.
City of Gangsters?
The City of Lost Heaven.
Ah,
The City of Lost Heaven was a really cool game. It was a GTA clone, like shortly after GTA 3 came out, set in a fictional city. And then Mafia 2 was kind of the same thing, but like buggier and just not super interesting, we thought. It had some good ideas in it, but like both of those games were very much like, hey, if you like old Mafia movies and you want to play a GTA game with that sort of writing style, these games are for you, you know? And they were fine. Then Mafia 3, which we haven't played but we've watched, Mafia 3 decided to get rid of like the fictional city setting, set in an actual city, during like the abolition years, and dealing with specifically a black mafia member. So a black American man in the Italian American mafia, and apparently it deals very heavily with the with like the racism that both exists within the Italian mafia, and the general setting of America during the abolition years. And it's really interesting. And then they did like a remake of the first Mafia game that looks interesting. It's one of those things where they call it Mafia Definitive Edition, even though it's a complete remake that is not at all like a re-release, but and then they announced Old Country last year, which is the 4th game in the series, and looks really cool. But that could be a fun game series to maybe like revisit at some point on stream. We haven't really played. Have we played any like open world crime games? That like, obviously like Oblivion, but like games of like the
I was
GTA
gonna say
style.
Baldur's Gate 3, but same.
Yeah. But like games like GTA, have we played like any game like that on stream? I don't think we have. Yeah, so much for the co-op stream. Yeah, we keep dying, Fadely.
Grenade!
You know what game we really liked that was like a GTA clone? The Godfather. The EA Games Godfather game was fucking excellent. Especially the Wii version. The Wii version has such good controls. Like it used motion controls, but like in a very, very both subtle and sometimes gimmicky way, but without it being like an issue of like accuracy or accessibility. Like for example, when you punch people in that game, they did like a if you shake the left nunchuck, you use your left hook. If you shake the Wii remote, you use the right hook. Like stuff like that, gimmicky shit like that, but it works really well. And just really solid aiming and in general really cool stuff. It's a shame that that's the best version because like it's also the Wii version of a game released for the 360, so obviously it has some like graphical downgrades. But that game was good.
This is obviously supposed to be like a hub for all the levels. I just don't know which way we're supposed to go.
Yeah. What if we can like respawn? Doesn't seem like it. Oh hey, checkpoint. Yay, we're back.
Awesome.
Yeah, what GTA style games that aren't GTA do you like? Both you, Moto, and you, Shaq.
The only game I really played in that vein is Saints Row.
Oh, Saints Row, yeah. Saints Row
It's like
2.
a fine game, but once you're like more aware of what it does for humor, it's like
The first game wasn't that humorous, which was interesting.
yeah, they really just
Hold on, we need to alter the audio levels a bit. This is ridiculous. There we go. Okay, that's too low. God damn it.
oh yeah, right. Fate Leaf. I also did play Just Cause.
Oh, now we can pause. Great. Just Cause, yeah, Just Cause that's another one that's interesting, because the first game, no one really talks about the first game. People talk about Just Cause 1, 2, and 3. But like, the first game was very different, but also very similar. It's like, the things it did similar are like, obviously like key components of the franchise, but like, it also is just a very strange game. Like, it does not have the same tone at all.
I call this the Street Fighter syndrome.
Oh yeah, that's actually, yeah. Yeah, Just Cause, okay, now we can pause again. Just Cause was fun. Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod is like one of the best mods ever made.
All that'll be left is ashes.
That game's multiplayer mode was so fucking fun, and it was not even an official multiplayer mode, but it was supported so much that it was added to Steam before that was a common thing for mods to get on Steam, you know? And Square Enix was like, yeah, you can release this as like a semi-official thing, why not? Oh, hey, it's Stargate.
The press used to say the Mad Devils had marched through hell itself to execute a mission.
Oh hell, we did the
The
training
squad
mission.
is counting on us, Agent Cross. Let's not disappoint them.
But yeah, Just Cause was fun. What else was there? There was a game called The Saboteur. Wasn't super good, but it was interesting. It had a very cool style to it.
Agent Cross told me what she'd learned. She told me of the year I was missing. Left for dead in some abandoned ditch without a thought or a prayer. Meanwhile, Strauss had finally done it. After years of occult experimentation, he now commands an army of demons born from hell itself. Damnedest thing. We've seen images, visions of other places. Our allies back in Europe are being routed by Strauss's armies. Reality itself, crumbling at their incursion points. If we don't close those gateways, this war's as good as lost.
Okay, so
My
welcome
first
back to the
priority
Oblivion
is
streams,
reassembling
everyone.
the squad. We'll use this
Yeah.
portal network against our enemy to regroup, to recon, to hit Strauss where it hurts. Together, the Mad Devils can take on anything. I know we can.
By the way, speaking of Oblivion, did you see Josh Dreyfuss fumble?
Not sure what you mean
Dude
by that.
died to a mud crab.
Oh, I didn't see him play Oblivion. No.
Yeah, no, he started Oblivion Remastered. He's only done one stream of it so far. And
My insides feel like they've gone through a blender.
it's one of those things where like he fights another enemy,
Have you been
and then a
through
mud
these
crab
things
comes
before?
up when he's at low health and kills him. But it's still like
People have tried to kill me with more than
he's just like I
I
died to a
hate
mud
those
crab.
things. Horrible beasts.
Sometimes you forget you were a spy.
I don't.
Yeah, he uploaded a video called something like something akin to like I have no credibility left or something, which is just him dying to the mud crab, and it'd be like, wow, yep, okay, maybe people who say we're terrible at games have a point. It was very relatable to see that after all the fumbles we've done on stream. For fuck's sake. I really don't like the camera in this game. So we've been playing games like these since like Cannon Fodder. I think that was probably the first one we played. It was like a top down. You aim with the mouse, you click and shoot. But there's something about this one that just doesn't feel good. I also think it might have been better as an FPS game.
Well, for one, the sound design is really atrocious in this game.
The what design?
The sound design.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Have you ever thought about the fact that like video games where you play as a cop almost always adopt the gameplay style of video games where you play as criminals?
Huh.
Crackdown, True Crime, Sleeping Dogs, Judgment.
Battlefield Hardline.
Yep. But it's interesting, right? Because like obviously, like as someone who's anti-cop, we're like, yep, the games recognize that the cops are actually like bad guys. But like that's not what they're doing. Like obviously. But it's really funny that like people will be like, oh, we're gonna make a game about being a cop. Which game should we emulate? Grand Theft Auto, you know, the famous cop killing game.
The game has cops that have physics, so why not?
Yeah. It's like the game that made us realize it was actually Lego City Undercover, which is like it's really just like
Ah yeah,
GTA for
another
kids.
GTA clone.
It's literally like GTA for kids, but it's like because of that they were like, oh yeah, you play as a cop, so you can be a good guy, but it's like, but you're still doing all the same shit that you do in GTA. Okay, almost all the same shit. it's just fascinating, right? Just Cause is another one, actually.
Excuse me, I just thought about doing Lego crack with Lego hookers.
Yeah. We realized after we said it, they're like, oh yeah, okay, that's not actually accurate. Oh, hey! Some flying enemies. And to be clear, chat, this is not to like knock those kind of games necessarily. We really like Sleeping Dogs and the first Crackdown. It's just that it's fascinating. Like, they couldn't think of another way to do those games, so they just made crime sims and just said you were a cop. That's like basically what they did. Like, has there actually been a game that isn't like a simulator, but like an actual game made as like a entertainment product primarily, that actually tries to adopt like a unique gameplay style to emulate police work? There's gotta have been some, but... Oh, cutscene.
I'm trying to think of like a realistic cop game from like a satirical angle, and like what game I gonna call for that? Kind of had to think of something.
Are you suggesting the plan was leaked?
I'm not suggesting
Because
anything.
on one hand, I could be like, oh yeah, you're basically a cop in tyranny, but realistic police work is a lot less that and a lot of bureaucratic bullshit, like almost any public office job.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's games like Police Quest, right? Like, Police Quest obviously involves a lot of police procedural stuff. But, like, that's still a game in the style of, like, you know, King's Quest and so forth. Whereas, like, GTA kind of invented a gameplay style that became the norm for crime-based games. And we can't think of a game like that for police games, even though most game devs are probably in the field of considering cops as like a force of good. It's interesting.
Yeah, but cops are like the good guys in the same way, but basically like the Call of Duty protagonists are. So if it's not like a GTA open world game, it's just like a military shooter where you're a cop instead of a soldier, which at least in American context makes sense because it's basically the same thing.
Battlefield Hardline or Tom Clancy's The Division. Well, Tom Clancy's The Division is not a cop game, we don't think. Haven't played it though. Battlefield Hardline is just Battlefield with cops and robbers. It's incredibly disrespectful. But yeah, we actually have played Battlefield Hardline. It's terrible. It is one of the
I like that Battlefield Hardline on the one hand tries to be like, hey, you play a Hispanic cop and you have to deal with racism, and then every single gangster in the game is Latino.
We actually, it's like when Battlefield Hardline came out, the multiplayer mode is the main mode, you know, and like we remember playing the multiplayer mode, thinking like, the problem here is that if this game, because the game does not try to like criticize militarized police,
no.
but the game like just reuses the Battlefield format, which means that all the police starts fully geared out with excessive weapons before the criminals have done anything. And it would have been real. Oh, whoa! Are you having graphical glitches?
Yeah. Yep, I'm seeing it too.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, it was just them showing that we could drop down. Okay, it wasn't actually glitches. But like, what they could have done would have been more like, almost like a payday thing, like where like the criminals actually have to like decide to do something on the map, and then as things escalate, the police players get access to more like stronger weaponry. But that would end up with a completely different game style, and that's not what they wanted to do. They wanted to just do Battlefield.
We can get new powers, by the way.
Oh, can we?
You go powers and stuff.
Oh, powers.
Then you can.
Sure, Sarge? I could be waiting a while.
Oh, we had a bunch of points. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. It's 10,000 for anything. Well, obviously we need to get health because
Oh, I spent mine on the getting a new power, but you can get health or resistance if you want.
Why can't we zoom out the camera? We can't see who's shooting at us.
We need to get going.
What? Okay.
I'm just shooting in the general directions where the bullets are coming from.
Yeah, there's also the problem that like developers don't want to put in a gameplay where players are gonna have to be bored. You know? We talked about this on Blue Sky the other day, because we said we have a very hot take about Among Us. We like Among Us, but here's our hot take: ghosts should not be able to do tasks. We think instead, if a ghost dies,
A little bigger than this one.
it should be the role of the living players to find the body and inherit those tasks. And when we said that, people were like, but then what would the ghosts do? And we're like, spectate. That's normally what happens in games when you're dead and out and you're waiting for the next game to begin. That's okay. Among Us games are not long. You're not gonna like lose a bunch of like time because you don't get to play anymore. And it would incentivize actually staying alive, because now it's just like, okay, who cares if I'm alive or dead? I can just do the same thing anyway. If it's easier to do tasks when I'm dead.
Yeah.
But people are like, I don't know, it wouldn't be fun to be dead then. It's like, well, it shouldn't be fun to be dead. You're supposed to avoid dying. That's part of the game. Can we like go in this thing? Like, what are we doing? Maybe we need to stand in here for a little bit longer? Nope. Nothing's happening there. No, there's a storm. Okay, so we have to go back in here. Yeah. I mean, you could argue that, like, the problem then is that in Among Us, it's too easy to get killed, and therefore it wouldn't be fun, but, like, that just sounds to us like they would, like, need to find a way to, like, make it more of a clear,
Can we blow up this truck, maybe?
We were thinking that, but, like, how would we do it? Oh, yeah, grenade. Good idea. Nope. I mean, there's obviously a portal here, right? So, like, are we going down here? Oh, we are.
Oh, we are. Okay. Crime fighter for the DOS.
Wait, no.
Oh, I remember that game.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We do too.
Where you equip all your members with, like, weapons and shit. Oh my god, that game actually rocks. Beat all enemies in the time limit.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is Diablo. Where even are enemies? I don't see anyone.
I'm being chased with a flamethrower. Ah!
Legitimately?
You just blew us up, we think. Yep, you did.
Legitimately, I don't see any enemies. They did not load on my end.
Wait, the enemies didn't load on your end?
I see absolutely nobody around here.
Oh god, this game is amazing.
I did not think it was gonna be this much of a mess, to be honest. From just
This is
trying
like the enhanced version, the re-release.
Yeah, imagine
Although
what
maybe
this
that
game
means it's
used to
worse.
look like.
Sometimes re-releases are worse, so you know.
Am I killing anyone? on your
Not right
end?
now. Okay, you know, we can guide you. Shoot to the right. Down right. Yeah, in that direction. Move in that direction and shoot. Okay, now shoot down left. Good, good.
What'll be left is ashes.
Alright, keep on fighting and shooting in that direction. Down, 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 down. It's like behind that cage. Okay, no, it ran out from the cage now. Good, okay. Can you like throw a grenade around, like right where you're standing, basically? Keep talking and nobody explodes mode. Yeah, pretty much. How are you not taking damage? That's what we don't understand.
Well, it's not loaded on my end, so
oh, you're
obviously,
right. You're literally not
actually-
taking damage. Oh, okay. Shoot.
This game is so fucking
yeah.
busted.
So the enemy is crouching behind that cage.
Ah,
Throwing grenade.
Good job. All right. Now go towards the center again. You're all standing in the center. Upright, upright. Or it's up, 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 up. Shoot there. It's like a boss enemy or something. Do you have any grenades left? Okay, yeah, throw a grenade. Okay, it's below you now. It's below you now. Now it's above you. Now it's below you. Enclave failed.
sorry.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Does this game not have any music?
It had background sounds for some of it, but in many places it doesn't play music, no.
Yeah. Where the fuck are we?
Good question. Camera's moving when I press WASD, but I'm not seeing myself. Oh, we're...
I'm all ears if you've got suggestions, Claus.
Those
Oh,
stones.
Apparently we're in a cutscene.
Something different about them.
Well, you know, you were the one who kept asking when I would play a game that was bad again. Oh, we're
Well, I'm
stuck.
glad I get to be part of it.
We're stuck in the environment.
I can sorta see that I am here. You're up there somewhere.
Yeah, we need to like. Okay, we're gonna try and blow ourselves up with a grenade. Okay, we're dead. Yeah, there's not gonna be a second stream of this game. Let's just say that right away.
Yeah. Sure, that's gonna be a disappointment for the people who joined, who followed you because of this game.
It's a shame, but I think the concept is really good.
I mean, yeah.
The art direction isn't that
Diablo,
bad
but you
either,
fight
apart from like
Nazis.
the poor lighting choices. But like, yeah, it's just, this is rough. This is really rough. Honestly, you know what? Visually, this game should have had a cel shaded look. You think? Cel shaded with like deep black shadows, like almost a Hellboy aesthetic. That would have been good for like the visual style of this game, we think. Make it stand out, because now it just kind of like looks bland with the way it's using like regular rendering. And it probably should have been like, if they're gonna do like a top-down twin stick shooter like this, where like you're shooting in all directions, they should probably have some better way of aiming, and maybe even like a lock-on ability. Better movement in general. Like the dodge is ridiculously bad, for example. What did this game cost? Do you remember?
Like 10, 15 bucks or something.
I'm gonna check on Steam right now what it costs.
Super expensive, but
Yeah. Okay. So this game is. It's 15 euros. It does have a demo, which is good. But yeah, it's 15 euros, and yeah, it's not great. Have you figured out where to go yet?
nope.
What are you doing?
I'm standing here because of a storm.
Oh, right, the storm. That's another thing. The game should probably have like a way marker or something directing you, because it's very, very difficult to know where to go. Oh, hey, you think you're making progress?
Yeah, I think this is where we're supposed to be going. And there's a checkpoint.
Yay, that means we're back.
I'm glad I'm actually turbo cracked at this game, and that probably has nothing to do with this being such a mess from the netcode here, that I basically probably don't take half the damage I should be.
Our buttons swap to your side of the screen. Now all our abilities are on your side of the screen instead for some reason.
Mine are still working as usual, and yeah, it looks like with that for me too.
Oh, that's amazing. We got new abilities. We're not sure how we got them, but we have them.
Do they work?
Think so.
I mean, you
Yep.
can try them out. I still have the same ones as before.
Failure says, think the game's not handling online multiplayer well. Probably not, but like, it's a game built for it, you know? Like, it's kind of the main way to play the game. So like,
Yeah.
that's odd. Apparently we're dead again, because we couldn't kill this enemy that was like literally standing in front of us. We just kept firing through the enemy while he was firing a flamethrower into us. God, this game sucks.
Yeah, and there's no really two ways about it.
Yeah, we're gonna look up some info about the game while you're playing it.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Mad Devils. Mad Devils does not have a Wikipedia article. Great. Mad Devils, let's go to the backlog page for it. Mad Devils. Okay. This game is by Itzy Interactive. They have made no other games. Okay. Itzy Interactive. Let's find your website or something. Yeah, they have a website. Okay. Itzy Interactive, indie game developer. Browse games. Oh, maybe they have made more games then. Let's see. They have made. Okay, yeah, they have made a few games. They just weren't on backlogged. So they have made Mad Devils, which is what we're playing. A co-op arcade shooter set in a twisted World War II setting. Yeah. They made Lucas Chapter 1, which is a multiplayer 1 versus 4 versus 1 survival horror game based on the graphic novel Lucas. Okay, never heard of it, but okay. 1 versus 4 versus 1. That's interesting. Hello, Gwen. What else have they made? Weird O's Chaos Royale. A 3D platforming battle royale. Okay. Vex Puzzles, a simple, addictive puzzle game with surprising depth. You do know you have paused the game, right? Oh, that's why. We're back. Okay.
Yeah.
Stacking snacks. Web building fun. A meteor has crashed, unleashing delicious alien fireflies. Yes, I haven't heard of any of the other games they've made.
Okay. So, this is really funny. I just realized this. So this storm is not synchronous for us both.
Wait, what, really?
When it... Yes, but the damage is based client-sided. So if a storm is up for you and I'm out, I don't take damage.
Oh, that's
And
amazing. A lot of game. Okay, which direction are we going?
You heard that, right?
Over here.
Heard what?
Also, yes, Gwen. Happy VE Day. It's actually the 80th celebration of Victory in Europe Day this year. It's kind of a big anniversary.
That's why today was a holiday for me.
Oh, is it only because of the anniversary?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just assumed it was always.
It's not always, it's like every 5 years. It was for the 75th
okay.
and it was for the 80th this year.
Yeah, we do want to make this a recurring thing, though, that we kill Nazis on VE Day. That's a good concept.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you even find a good game next time.
Maybe we'll even find a good game next time, yeah. It's a shame that Bionic Commando Rearmed got rid of Hitler. Because that game does have co-op. It's not often you can say it's a shame this got rid of Hitler, but...
You know what other game we could have played co-op where we were against Nazis? Lego Indiana Jones.
Oh god. That's true.
As you know, Jay is a very big fan of Lego games. That's why.
If we never play a Lego,
all
a
the-
Telltale style, not Telltale, a Traveler's Tale style Lego game again, it will not be too soon. Oh, hey, new enemy. We saw a oh, the fuck, Bird Knight.
That thing certainly moves.
Yeah, really not a fan of the Lego games.
All my time spent in this place, I've not once seen anything like these.
I think
creatures.
actually Lego Indiana Jones might be a marked improvement over this game.
Oh yeah, it would be, honestly.
Fine.
Honestly, this thing basically just flickered on my screen and just teleported all over the place. It was not consistent in one place at all.
I'm not sure how much more this I can take.
So like, we've been seeing a bunch of people post about how Lego Jurassic World is like the best thing ever on our Blue Sky and Twitter lately, and we're just like, don't engage with them. Don't engage with them. They're allowed to have their terrible opinions. Don't engage with them.
Though we proved they can be killed, that battle was just the start. When we face them, it's like they can see into our souls. Like they know every way in which we're damaged, every way in which we failed ourselves.
That Bird Knight enemy had a really
When
cool
we put
design.
down, they never stop coming.
We did like
Way
that.
to end their hunt is to
I'm not
keep
sure
them
what that
holding
word
on.
is supposed to mean. Nachtkrab. I mean, Nacht is night, but I don't know what the fuck that other word is supposed to mean.
Do you like when like anime makes up German words and stuff?
Oh yeah, that's really funny.
Yeah. Because we was reminded that like that's a big thing in the second season of Nanoha.
Oh my god, that was so funny when Fate did it. And
Because in second season of Nanoha we meet the Vulcan Ritter, and everything in relation to the Vulcan Ritter is like German words, and most of them are like complete, just Japanese nonsense.
in Fate's Day Night, Rin does like a spell chant.
Yeah.
And it's so stupid because she says Abzugbedingung Mittelstand, and not only does that sound awkward, it's also meaning is also awkward.
Bamkuchen. Oh, we love Bamkuchen, Fade Leaf. It's so tasty.
I will give the Evangelion people that they have actually done a pretty good job. Asuka's German is like...
Are you stuck?
Fine. Yeah, I can't fit through this gap. Asher is like too fat for this. I have to go around.
Are you not supposed to go that way, maybe?
No, I think your model is just slimmer than mine.
Amazing.
It actually fits through the gap.
Hey, speedrun strats. Speedrun strats for anyone playing this game. Play as fuck's my character's name? Daisy? No.
Diana Cross.
Diana Cross.
Just like in Hitman.
Yeah.
Does she have a canonical last name in Hitman? I don't even know.
She does. Don't remember this though.
I mean, it would be funny if it was Cross and this game just fucking took that name.
Like when we played Dinotopia. Starring Nathan Drake.
Oh yeah, right.
The 1995 Dinotopia game starring Nathan Drake. 10 years before... Yeah. 11 years before Uncharted came out. God, this game not having music is really like starting to bug us. It's so silent. Why is this pile of leaves pulsating?
I think it's supposed to be coins.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh, nice. You made it to the start of a level.
Oh yeah, by the way, chat, in case you missed it, the poll for the next faction story in Oblivion is up on the next Oblivion livestream page.
I'll be fine.
On the YouTube channel.
Ooh, Misan, you watched Shield Hero? My condolences.
Right now, the winning one is the Dark Brotherhood in the poll, which... Dark Brotherhood is our favorite story in that game. The only problem with that is that if we play Dark Brotherhood...
Aren't you? You said
oh, okay. We're gonna end up becoming a vampire. And that's gonna alter things a lot.
Do you feel depressed? Empty? Suicidal?
Please.
I mean, you don't have to, but if you're Andrea, you have to.
Yeah, I mean, we forget. Can you do it after... Can you do, like, the quest to become a vampire in Oblivion after you beat Dark Brotherhood?
You
can't, right?
You have to do all the jobs for one of the characters to get
yeah, but like
option.
that character, we're trying to like not spoil things. That character isn't available after you beat the story, right?
Harris.
What do you mean after you beat the story of Dark Brotherhood or of
Yeah.
Oblivion itself?
What was he talking about?
Dark Brotherhood.
Who knows what this transformation
Are we
has done.
thinking
I
of...
think you get him fairly early, but you don't get the vampire thing until you have progressed a lot. And then
Yeah, no, the reason we're asking is we're trying to remember if, like, we can finish Dark Brotherhood and do the vampire thing at, like, a later time, or if finishing Dark Brotherhood is gonna lock us out of getting the vampire quest. Because we might be mixing up what happens with Skyrim. You can just catch vampires from random vampires. My quest here. Yes, we've already done that several times, but we don't want to do that. We want to do the vampire quest involving fuck, what's his name?
Vincent,
Vincent, thank you.
just like in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, for some reason we had like Vivian or something like what's what we were trying to say. Like that we knew that was wrong, but like yeah. Yeah, we don't remember if Vincent is still around after you beat the Dark Brotherhood questline or not.
It's okay. Take your time.
I would have to look that up because I don't.
Yeah, I mean I could do
actually
it.
remember.
I can look it up. But like, it's not, not that we would spoil ourselves on the event.
I'd seen him and he hadn't seen me. It was as simple as
Yeah, we finished Thieves Guild last stream, which was fun.
how do we know that any of this is right?
Even if the ending
yeah.
to that quest kind of sucks.
What was wrong with him?
The man was neurotic, Cross. Shell shock, they used to call it.
Why was he
But yeah,
duty?
Evangelion actually does know how to use German. Asuka speaks it
It sounded like
really well for a non-native speaker, and on top of it, the whole thing with the Baumkuchen line is specifically that Shinji does not know German, so he just says a random word, which is like,
We're dead again.
yeah,
Bodies, our souls be damned.
Gwen asks, have you played Prisoner of War for PS2? Yes. We're pretty sure at least. Let's double check, but that does sound familiar.
Down for some air support.
Prisoner of War PS2. Oh yeah, we played this one.
I've not.
Chat, what's your favorite World War II game that is not a military sim, either as an FPS or an RTS? Like no Medal of Honors, Call of Duties, Brothers in Arms, no Company of Heroes, nothing like that. Like if you remove games like that, what's your favorite World War II game? Like a game set specifically in World War II. What are you doing?
I died. I'm waiting for the game to load.
Oh, okay. Because Prisoner of War is a good one. Other games that come to mind are like The Saboteur that we mentioned earlier. Less good ones, Velvet Assassin.
This game.
This game, yeah, that's true.
I really like strategy games, but I think I would have a hard time saying Hearts of Iron because I barely played that one. I played so much. I played a lot of Crusader Kings, and I barely, if ever, played Hearts of Iron. So
Yeah.
can't really say I like the game. And to be honest, it is kind of difficult to be engaged with a player base of Paradox games because despite their best efforts, the amount of people with really shitty opinions
Yeah.
in them is way too high. I was at the Paradox convention and the basic thing that everyone fucking talked about was that they wanted to remove Deus Vult from Crusader Kings 3, which by the way they didn't. They only talked about it in an interview and then they didn't even do it. Oh my god.
I mean, that's the problem with like history communities in general, is that like unfortunately the actual like neo-Nazis, and that, in this case we mean neo-Nazis as in that specific group of ideological people that are explicitly trying to follow in the footsteps of Nazi Germany from World War II. They're always drawn towards like the history scene. Because they're enamored with like 40s military history. It's the same thing with like we love Ghost and Panzer, right? Like Ghost and Panzer, fucking love that game. Show. There are games too.
Yeah.
But like it's a show about World War II tanks, you know, which means that Nazi anime weebs are very fond of it too. They also strike witches, that's another one.
To cry out, but nothing happened. It was like I didn't exist, and I just screamed, and I...
Buildings, the architecture. It's almost like
Like what?
this is.
We used to play World of Tanks. We don't anymore. But that's another game with a community that's
He took me here a few times.
yeah,
Back before the war.
not good.
It feels almost safer
And it's
to
like
forget about it all.
it sucks because like we like military history. We even like the German side of military history from like a from like a lot of like just like research point of view or even aesthetical point of view sometimes. Like we love German tanks, but it's like you don't even want to be in the same room with someone who likes those things for the wrong reasons, you know. Let alone share a community with them. So like we stopped playing World of Tanks. We don't really engage much with the Ghost and Panzer community, because unfortunately it caters too easily to the worst kind of people. And you could argue that what you should do rather than like disengage is try and like make it a better community and push out the Nazis. But it's not easy to do when we also are living through a wave of like popularization of modern Nazi stuff. Why are we the ones dying all the time? How do you avoid taking damage all the time? Hello, Fawn.
I guess I just move better. I don't know.
I mean, maybe, but like we're looking at you and like you didn't take any damage from like that flamethrower.
Yeah, this game is kind of busted.
You don't seem to take damage a lot of the time. Yeah, you play some Irish guy in Saboteur. Saboteur is good. We talked about it earlier. Saboteur is like it's not a super good game, but it's a very stylish game, and a very cool game, especially as like a GTA clone. It's really interesting.
Grenade!
A game that we wish was better, but unfortunately is terrible, is Turning Point Fall of Liberty. Turning Point Fall of Liberty was supposed to be a, or rather it is, a alt history World War II game where you play as a construction worker who is forced into the midst of World War II when the Germans invade America. And like, it's such a good concept, it's so interesting, it plays like dog shit. It is a terrible first-person shooter. It has such bad gunplay. It's ridiculous. It's a shame because like when they announced that game and they started showing it off, we were like, oh, we love this. This is such a cool concept of like to like make a World War II military shooter, but you're not playing as a soldier and not in like the typical World War II settings because it's in like urban US. But yeah, the game unfortunately sucks. You're struggling with killing these guys, huh?
Yeah, they don't take a lot of damage from my attacks somehow.
This game sucks.
It really does.
And the sad thing is we can't even say it's the worst game we've played on stream. It's probably not even close to it.
Nope.
Can you see the enemy behind you?
Yeah, I see an enemy.
Like right behind you, slapping you.
Throwing grenade.
No, there's no one here.
Oh, okay, great. Oh yeah, Fade Leaf, which game are you within a deep forest? No, we've never played that. Oh, I wish we had grenades. We can still use the abilities we don't have, that's kind of funny. Okay, I think we're finally done here.
Time for some air support.
You got anyone back home, Harris? Anyone who's waiting for you?
Who are these
What's the matter with
characters?
you? I asked you a question.
Knock it off, Chester. The man doesn't want to speak. He doesn't have to speak.
Who are these characters talking?
They won't be able to take their hands off us when we get back. Everyone loves
Oh,
each
I
other.
know that game, Mike. Fade Leaf.
A church in this
Moto, you're also seeing characters we don't have talking, right?
Got a reason to
Yeah.
believe most. And Harris,
Okay.
he was always a man of faith.
Are we supposed to have unlocked
There's
new
a lot of
characters and the game
dialogue
never
in
told
this
us?
game where I don't know what the fuck they're going on about.
I think the game assumes that we've unlocked characters we haven't unlocked, but it's like... Oh fuck, we're about to die again. Everything hits us and nothing hits you. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, so we need to... since we're dead again, we're gonna go check what games we play that we think are worse than this game. Okay, let's see. Games sorted by user rating. Lowest first. Okay, obviously, Alone in Dark Illumination, worst game ever. Y'all know that already. Silent Hill Ascension. That's worse. Jurassic Park 3, the DNA Factor. Yeah, that's worse. Mindjack. Yeah, that's worse. Natural Doctrine. Yeah, that's worse. Star Ocean 4. Yeah, that's worse. Umbrella Corps. Yeah, that's worse. Superman for the Atari 2600. Yep, that's worse. Third Birthday. That's worse. 3D Balls. Yeah, that's worse. King's Quest Mask of Eternity. No. In fact, why does that game have half a star? That should not have half a star. It should have at least 1 star on our list. 007 Legends. Yeah, that's worse.
If you're not sure why the game has a rating, I guess you have to replay it.
I think it's more that we just clicked the wrong thing. Ultima 9 Ascension. A better made game, but it's more insulting than this game. Lords of Zulima, Forged in Blood. Lords of Zulima sounds familiar, Fatally. Forged in Blood does not.
Fortune and Blood is an Indonesian indie game. It's like a tactical Fire Emblem style, Final Fantasy Tactics style game. It has an insanely, I don't want to call it in-depth because that sounds like it's tactical. It's an insanely number crunchy spellcrafting system. But like in things that you don't care about, the classic RPG style, oh, this gives it plus 0.5% accuracy and shit. But like hundreds of these kind of stacking abilities. And the writing is really off because basically you have this racist elf nation who see themselves as the superiors and they oppress humans like a standard fantasy fare. But the game is written from such a standpoint as if these elves are completely in the right about it and you're supposed to be on their side because you're the prince of the elves or something. It's a very, very odd choice for a protagonist.
Why can't we...
Lots of Zulima, I get it. That game has like wizardry style combat. The problem with the game is that you have a very, very strict level progression. And basically you have only a pretend open world because you have so few enemy encounters in the game that you basically have to know which order you have to do every fight in because it's almost impossible to do them in a different order.
Okay. Okay, where are we going?
To the right.
Okay, why can't we use our ability anymore?
Maybe some cooldown?
Maybe, but there's no visible cooldown thing.
There should be, but, you know, with this game,
Yeah. Well, we're dead.
Amazing.
I mean, you wanna know a bad game that we could technically play at some point?
Huh?
Hold on. Two Worlds 2. We found a physical copy of Two Worlds 2 the other day. It's a French copy, but that's okay.
That only makes the game slightly worse.
Two Worlds 2 is a very, very good magic crafting system. Like,
That's true.
spell crafting system. Yeah. Two Worlds could be fun to play both games when we run out of other RPGs to play.
I'm sure you're just about out, right?
No, yeah, absolutely. Right now, with like the Dragon Age series, that's a big one, of course. We're gonna play through that. Oblivion and Morrowind are both games we plan to play. right now we're not planning on playing the other games in the Elder Scrolls series, but that might change. Ultima, we're doing the Ultima single player retrospective playthrough thingies. We've talked about that. After that, maybe Two Worlds will be epic. Maybe we should play Risen.
Well, not too soon because Jurassic June is on the horizon now.
Oh yeah, Jurassic June is on the horizon. Which is we're gonna have some other games in June as well, like Deltarune Chapter 3. But yeah, Jurassic June is obviously a.
You know, it's actually really fitting that Jurassic June and Pride Month is in the same month.
Yeah.
Because then you get to play with the DEI-onosaurs.
Are we done with this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have a backup?
No.
Okay.
Unless we can think of something. Oh, we're not allowed to leave the game. It kicked us out of the escape menu.
Awesome. It let me quit.
Okay, so hold on. We're not gonna end the stream just yet. But we are gonna quit out of this bad game. We could do some Jackbox or Garlic Phone.
Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable idea.
You up for that, chat? You up for some Garlic Phone? Or Jackbox? Which Jackbox would you like to play?
I mean, we did 7 the other day. I think with a small group, Mad vs. City isn't as fun. Good question. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Maybe we can play some of the bad Jackbox games and see if they're really that bad.
Oh, you want to do Garlic Phone, chat? We could do Garlic Phone.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure, let's do Garlic Phone.
Ooh, they've launched a new game on the Garlic Phone page called Funocracy. What is that?
No idea.
Calling is better. Invite your friends for a call. So maybe not then.
Alright, we're gonna send you the link first.
Okay. So Funocracy works like this. Basically, you get 3 letters, and then you have to think of a word for each letter, and then everyone rates how much they like these words.
Okay. We're gonna set up one sec, chat. We are setting up so that we can do this. Browser audio. We want that to be Firefox right now. Let's just bring up Spotify for some background music. Where's the chat thing? There's the chat there. Alright. Put text or something up so people can understand that it's Scotty phone right now in case that's not clear.
To an earlier point I made, I think the way you're supposed to do strategy games in World War II is to simply try and let go of this idea that everything in a game needs to be diegetic and just make a statement in game that is basically like,
Yeah, that's yeah.
for the historical record that the Nazis did terrible atrocities.
Yeah.
And they are not depicted in gameplay, but acknowledged by the game itself.
Yeah, basically just making it clear to like potential Nazi players that they're not welcome.
Yep.
Miss Sun, Risa, are you joining?
Well, they're in the lobby.
Oh, sorry. It was just that the website had not updated properly on the screen. All right. Well, let's play them. So you just do a normal one for starters.
Sure.
Oh, nice, some Deltarune.
I have your stream muted, otherwise I'm getting confused by you speaking on stream and on Discord.
I understand, yeah. Yeah, we have a Cyber's World from Deltarune 2 playing right now. Oh god, that was terrible. Okay, what? Okay,
Okay, I have to think for a second what this is supposed to be.
I should change the name of, this thing.
Hello, font.
Okay. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a what the fuck? Okay. There's a lot of Sonic stuff in this session.
Damn weird. The thing you started during the Sonic stream that has a lot of Sonic fans has Sonic drawings.
Best we can do. Alright, let's move on to the viewing screen. Alright, manual, voiceover, let's go.
Let's go.
Amy Rose kills a Nazi.
So there we go. Amy Rose kills a Nazi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amy killing someone with her Pico hammer. She hate them.
Oh hey, the Nazis came back.
Amy Rose kills a Nazi.
Perfect.
I tried to draw Hitler.
Andrea doesn't like this game.
Okay. Oh.
Andrea hates a certain Sonic game.
Good choice.
Yeah, we went with Sonic Frontiers instead, and we still haven't figured out how to draw ourselves with our current
talks
haircut.
about a bad game.
Sonic Heroes is back! God, it's amazing.
Okay, is Sonic Heroes better or worse than Mad Devils?
Better.
You can't even get angry at Mad Devils. It's like
Yeah.
so.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's a low budget little indie game. Like, it's not like we're gonna be pissed off at the game, you know.
Yeah.
But Sonic Heroes is a better game, probably.
It's bad. It faded, just like its graphics.
Yeah. Good more landing at the Normandy. Okay. Oh. That's what that was.
Super Mario
Huh.
leaps into the sun.
Backwards long
There's
jump.
only one way
Mario
Mario is getting up to the sun.
jumping into the sun. Sun is screaming.
Gonna rate that as not surviving.
Nope.
Ultimate wife form.
Yep. The ultimate wife form. Oh, that's what it was, huh?
Android Shadow in a Maria dress.
Oh, Maria no! We knew we didn't have enough time to do the bridal gown, but yeah.
Listen, if I see Shadow and the color light blue, I'm already
Yeah,
putting
we
one
get
and one
it.
together.
We do get it. We regret that
You
already.
fucking
We regret the color choices there. Yeah, this did not survive.
Ralsei baking a cake.
Okay.
I made his regular hat into a
Ralsei
chef hat.
making a
I'm so
birthday
smart.
cake.
Right, so.
Who is celebrating their
Risa doesn't
birthday?
know who Ralsei is.
Nope. And now it's Andrea instead.
It's not her birthday, Misan. I'm sorry.
Not yet. We have requested new artwork, by the way. We've actually commissioned our favorite artist to commission to draw some new Andrea art. Because the one we have is very outdated. Sonic in Oblivion? What? What did this become?
Oh, I know what this become.
Sonic in a lightning base.
Oh.
How do you draw Oblivion and not even
Sonic
use a
is in
color
the
red?
lightning round.
The eyelight shrines are not in the. Oh, the game Oblivion, not Oblivion, but
Yeah.
Plane of Oblivion.
Yeah. That was fun. Should we do a knockoff?
Yeah.
We'll share the link
God,
again
this
for
is
anyone
gonna
who
be
arrived.
fucking atrocious.
And in there.
I'm so ready for it.
Oh, we need to swap to the other screen. You get thrown out? Oh, sorry. Well, you'll get to join back in on the next one.
Yeah, this... I don't know why I decided to make this complicated ass design, but...
Yeah, we're so sorry. We didn't notice you got thrown out. Otherwise, we would have obviously, like, waited for you.
Good luck whoever gets this fucking thing.
Same.
I'm not getting that fixed.
Ah, that's perfect. Okay.
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 I mean, I know who drew this, and I'm already sorry for you. Kinda forgot half the design.
Hello AWS, we're playing some Garlic Phone and round out the stream. Hello Carb. Initially played a game called Mad Devils, which was unfortunately not very good, but we still had fun.
Yeah, same.
AWS, we already said it.
I mean, it probably was more fun for me than for you because I wasn't the one who kept dying in 5 seconds.
Well, yeah, because you seemingly didn't get hit by enemies.
Which I'm sure is because of this game's excellent netcode.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have time to draw much of this picture, but I will make sure to get the booba down.
It's not pronounced AWS. How is it pronounced then?
Oz.
Oz? Okay. Hello, Oz. Sorry for getting your name wrong.
I think I got your first drawing.
Really?
Yeah, but it's obviously just a guess because I have to infer it from the Awesome.
Oz, you're free to ask stuff. Go ahead. Alright, let's see what we got. So we drew this.
Yep. I did get what you...
Yeah, we went out of our way to make something as detailed as possible, obviously.
Yeah, but time shortening is the point of a game.
Exactly, exactly.
Yep, I got this from Rise, and I was like, yep, this is what Andrea originally did.
What color is your hair? Red?
Blue.
Okay, let's see what it looks like in animation. It's almost like it's like disappearing. Let's see, Moto did. Okay, this did not survive. We'll tell you that already.
I didn't even know how the fuck I'm supposed to draw the two mouths. Realistic is not hair dye.
Blonde then.
Black. I can still recognize him. Well, realistic hairs are blonde, black, brown, and red. So, one of those. You already said no to red. If it's not blonde or black, it's brown.
Well, there's no B apparently, is there?
No B. Are you calling it
Are
like
you bald?
maroon or
That's also a B.
something?
Gray.
Oh, that's what that was.
Oh, white. Yeah, okay. So we got this. That's pretty accurate recreation.
Yeah, like I said, I was making sure I got the booba.
Yeah. Bye, Oz. Oh. That's
Yeah,
what it looks like.
I got it, but I kinda had trouble drawing cards and
All right,
Honestly,
you
this
can join
mode
in
was
now
so fun.
again, Miss Song.
Hello, Mr. Goblin.
We're gonna wait for Miss Song to join, and then we'll start another one.
Is that Oni or is that
No
someone
idea.
else?
Let's do an icebreaker.
Okay. Oh,
We did
fucking
not.
hell.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I can't think of anyone. Fuck it. Every time someone asks about shipping, I'm just completely blinded because I don't actually do shipping stuff. How do I draw this idiot?
I love shipping stuff, but like, I've also been like very out of it in more recent years.
Oh, then you're gonna love this prompt. I think he has a green shirt. The problem is this is also something where I'm like, I played this game once in like what, 2004? And I never really did anything with the game because I'm not actually that much of a fan of it.
I think you might have got another prompt.
Yeah, that might be. ...2004 was actually too far in the future. That's actually even older than that. I was gonna say 2012. No, that sounds too early. No, I was on the mouse. Yeah. Did not play this game in over 20 years.
Okay, that's a fun prompt. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Da-da-da, 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 da-da, wow.
I know who this prompt is because this one's pretty obvious. I butchered this, but who cares?
I will build my empire.
I'll succeed, and you will see. With my machines, there is no retreat.
I'm really happy with that. That's a good drawing. Happy with that. Okay.
Okay, I love this prompt.
hate when we decide to draw something that's gonna take extra time. Okay.
Good enough.
Yeah, that's basically how we feel as well. Okay.
Okay, this one was fucking amazing.
Maybe think that's good enough. All right. Whew, okay. Let's go.
Kingdom Hearts characters out on a date.
Donald and Goofy, out on a date.
I had such a hard time even thinking of characters.
Guessing that Roxas and Axel.
Yeah. He's so flattered. Yep.
Sora and Riku. Sora and Goofy. Sora and Riku. And we did Xion and Namine.
Your weapon of choice.
We regret not drawing what we just realized we could have drawn. That looks like a rapier of some sort. Oh, Risa, you're a Pictomancer. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Fatally Strong is a needle. It's the Isumboshi tail.
Best item and weapon, you can't change my mind. Alright. We did a plasma rifle from Doom 3. Ah. Very valid.
I picked the dual disc.
Jugi! Finally I'll defeat you! Arm yourself! Brings out dual disc. Yugi brings out plasma rifle.
The worst Toho
Cards? Where we going? We don't need cards. We shall do battle with ancient Egyptian laser beams.
Alright, so let's see. You did Daijose? A bad apple. We decided clown piece because you might know that she's not actually into the United States of America, but everyone seeing you is gonna assume you're dating someone in USA pajamas. Cherno!
I drew a fucking Fumo Sono.
Yeah.
Who is that?
I have no idea.
But she's eating the table, so...
Yeah, failure. Who's that supposed to be?
Yuma!
Oh, it's Yuma!
Tosetsu.
Okay.
Devour everything, indeed.
As a dinosaur.
So this was a fun prompt.
Yeah, I
Alright.
have a suspicion we might have drawn the same idea, but I'll see.
Alright. We have two, tetrapod Sonics so far.
Yeah.
We did Big the Titanosaur.
Okay, no, then I drew something completely different.
Ah. We did consider that. We did consider that. Nice. Velocira.
Snowman walking an ice cube dog.
We're very happy with what we drew here.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good idea.
Little trash bag for the droppings. Okay, since everyone else actually went with the interpretation that the ice cube dog was a dog shaped, we did not. But yeah, for the weapon of choice thing, we regretted not just drawing a still frame from the music video Weapon of Choice.
I would have not been able to recognize that.
Sonic Chi.
It's fuck, what's his name? Christopher Walken dancing.
Ah.
I think this is accurate to what Sonic Chi looks like.
Yeah. Very close. I actually used a reference and I didn't get it right. Zonichi is a Tamagotchi of Sonic with a slightly altered design. Is that Waluigi but Sonic?
That might be it. Oh, what time is it? 1:30.
1:30.
Let's
That's not
do
even halfway through your regular stream time.
Let's do one more Gartic Phone game. We're gonna post the link one more time in chat. You can join.
Yeah.
Let's see. Final Gartic game. People can join if they want to. What should we end on? Which mode?
I mean, as it stands, we never did story before, but
Story's just writing though. Like it is fun, but you really should have way more people for that.
Yeah, I see it. How about Corpse?
We can do Corpse. I'll wait a few more seconds.
Need to pull up a reference. Yeah, I'm sure I can draw this character perfectly accurate.
Let's go.
This is going to end up being Maria. I'm betting already.
Okay. Pretty happy with this actually.
Oh, I managed to make this character recognizable if you see this part of them.
Yep, that's perfect. Okay.
I think I actually recognize this. Yeah, the color doesn't match, but if you use custom colors, I don't give a shit.
Oh hey, we have Baldur's Gate music now. Nice. Very excited to return to that later this year, actually. With the Dark Age playthrough.
Yeah, that has some fun stuff to discover, for sure.
Yeah, we're done. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 Dark Age is gonna be interesting. We've heard people say that like we don't know if this is confirmed or not, but we've seen people talk about like Dark Age saying that they believe that Larian initially intended that to be like the main way you play the game. But the Dark Urge is like the intended original story concept.
I don't think I would agree with that. However, you have more of a narrative tied to the older Baldur's Gate games, so
Yeah.
I would I can see why people would think so.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Given how Divinity plays, I think the original thing might have been just the 6 companions you can choose to play as.
Yeah, we've seen that theorized as well.
But I think, given how this game is like designed to all this player freedom, however you wanna slice it, that really strongly suggests that they always went for open player approach.
Yeah. And it would be difficult to sell it in as like the return to form for Baldur's Gate if they didn't, I feel.
Okay, I have no clue what this is.
Same.
Okay, I'm gonna guess I'm gonna make a guess on this. Where's the background? Oh.
Done.
Almost done. Yeah, if this is not what I think it is, which is pretty likely given we have 2 before that. But honestly, that just makes it funny, so I'm completely good with sending it. So next stream's on Monday?
Next stream on Monday? Yeah, Monday we're doing more Oblivion. I haven't decided what we're doing for the rest of the week yet. But we're doing some Oblivion on Monday, yeah.
Ah, so there's a chance there's a weekend stream.
Weekend stream? No, because we're super busy tomorrow, Saturday, and while we're like we could maybe stream on Sunday night, it's not super good for us. Like it's not impossible as a Sunday stream, but wouldn't bet on it. But Monday's gonna be Oblivion, and we're gonna try and have at least one other stream next week. We just don't know what yet. Maybe a new game. Maybe we'll do Emily is Away. Maybe we'll finally get started on Croc. We don't know yet. Cannot uninstall Mad Devils. Yeah, this is the Atlantis soundtrack, Mizan. One of the best video game soundtracks ever made. Atlantis 5 is another stream that's gonna happen probably this month. We haven't sat down and made sure that it works yet, which we need to do, obviously. But that's probably happening this month. And then we'll be done with Atlantis until we eventually replay the first 3 games in English at some point. Just to have a complete playthrough in English available. Diablo in Swedish, that's another one that's gonna come soon. Alright.
Quiz and Corp is only fun if you don't try to continue a character of a previous person tried to draw. Kinda.
Oh, of course you got character.
Oh no, I misinterpreted the neck.
Oh, we're so disappointed. Shame on you!
Okay, now I know why this is wrong. I thought this is like the grin of Totoro.
Yeah. Jagothur welcomes you, Sun and Moon. But to this place where destiny is made, why have you come unprepared?
Listen, I'm okay with you making a fat snake out of this fate leaf, but can't you at least try to continue the color scheme? I mean, I didn't do it, but...
Oh, this is Rem, right?
Yeah, that's Rem. I have a figure of her up there, so I was like, yeah, why not? That's Leonardo.
Stepping in slime.
Listen, you didn't even continue the lines. Come on, Fate Leaf. Listen, you don't need to continue the same
Jagothur
character.
welcomes you. So naive, Nerevar. Shame on you.
This is art.
This is art, yeah. Oh, is it like a Mermaid Maria? Maybe?
See the blue hair bow. This is Maria.
Oh, it's perfection.
This is not quite a mermaid.
That is so good. That is so good. That is so good. I love that. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Proud censorship. You even almost spelled it right, Nissan. Okay, now I'm curious what this was.
Oh, that's Tinderbox.
Oh.
Oh, that's so good.
Well, this is going to be very funny. Oh my god, this is gonna be so funny. I thought it was Oni.
Oh god, so good. That is so good. I have to save this one separately though. We just love that fucking Tinderbox head. Alright, well this was fun. The first game we played was terrible, but like we got something fun out of it regardless. I guess thanks for watching. as we mentioned, next stream is going to be on Monday. It's going to be more Oblivion Remastered. Having a lot of fun with that game. There's currently a poll on the YouTube channel, on that YouTube video, for which faction story we're doing next. It's between Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, and the Arena. Last we checked, Dark Brotherhood was winning, but it wasn't. It was close, so you can still change it. We would like to say thank you to Moto for joining us for this. A lot of fun.
Welcome.
Always fun to have you on. And we would like to give a very special thank you to our wonderful supporters, of course. Ahmed G, Alana D, Barrow of Dirt, Bean, Fadeleaf, Garden, Haruhase, Hokase, Jonathan H, Jules, Kid Stubbs, Loose Queen, Em Rosenblum, Moto, Rain, Ralph Ray, Rum Ray, Saga Music, Simmerandom Sevens, Shadow Winchester, Spiderable News, The Coyote, and Eurocha. Thank you for supporting us. If you want to support us, we have a Patreon, a Ko-fi, and a PayPal. Links are on screen and in the descriptions. And any amount you give gets 700 credits for at least a month. Love you all. Take care. Bye.
Bye.